This is not a rant. This is an authentic question for myself and for anyone that watches this that hopefully provokes some reflection. And the question is, who is dying at the hands of your disobedience? At church today, the pastor spoke a sermon on the book of Jonah, but he took a very interesting perspective on this story, and he was focusing on the part where Jonah in chapter 1 is running from the call of God to go to Nineveh and is on the ship. And if you don't know this story, while Jonah, who had a call from God to speak to a certain group of people he didn't want to talk to, was on the ship, a huge storm came that God sent. And basically, the ship was going to capsize, the ship was going to sink if something didn't happen. And the men on the ship were, crying out to their gods to save them, but nothing was working. And the whole time, which is crazy, which I kind of want to do some more reading into, Jonah's asleep on the bottom of the boat. And he gets to this point of the story where he starts talking about disobedience. And this is the point of this live. So they wake up Jonah and they're basically saying like, hey, we got to do something. We're going to die. Pray to your God. And Jonah knows why they're in the situation that they're in. It's because of his disobedience. And he asked for them, he said, hey, throw me overboard. And then the storm will stop. And they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to commit murder. They didn't want to throw this guy into the water. But eventually they did it. And the storm ceased immediately. And the part that he pointed out was the people who were on the boat, they weren't believers. They had nothing to do with the situation, but yet they were impacted by Jonah's disobedience. And he made the parallel of, what have you been told to do that you are not doing, and someone else is the casualty of you turning your head the other way? And that really, it hit me. It hit me, and I wanted to pose this question to you guys. Like, has something been on your heart? Do you know that you're supposed to be doing something, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in your career, whether it's in your personal life, spiritual life, and you've been turning your head the other way? You've been running from it. It doesn't just impact you, it impacts somebody else. And that is something to think about. That I will be thinking about, like, Lord, am I running from something because I don't want to do it? Who else is becoming a casualty because of my disobedience? So that's what I want to pose to you guys today. Hopefully it could prompt some reflection on your part. Feel free to put something in the comments of your thoughts on this. This is not a rant. This is just me proposing this question to you. Like, what is it? If there is something that you like, I know I probably should be doing this. I don't want to, but man, someone might need me to. And that is something really, really hard to think about. Some of the comments here. How long have I been a believer? I have been a believer. I was born into a Christian home, but I started taking my relationship seriously with Christ in 2020. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.